Our story about the Mindware Planner started actually about 27 years ago. I had just gotten married and started a supervisory job, and I was worried about other people surpassing me, and so I thought I needed a competitive edge. Now, at the time, I was working for a military sergeant, a former military police sergeant. Now, he had a unique system, a very effective system of recording notes. So the backbone of the Mindware system is actually that. But the system didn't do everything that I needed. So at the time, I started putting in appointments, I put it in different tasks, projects. All of them needed to be done simultaneously. So it took me about maybe, I'd say, 3 years to get the system, at least the foundations of the system, properly done. And then at the time, I actually started to notice something that was very interesting, is that I was doing easily 3 times more than my colleagues. So now I knew that I was onto something. And of course, I started to get recognized for promotions, and up and onwards I went. Now, I'm also a Lean Six Sigma certified practitioner. And what that means is I'm an efficiency expert. And so I always believed that things could be improved. And so over the last 25 years, I have continuously improved this system to where it is now. So, but the modern version of this story started really with Lucy. You see, years ago, I thought I could help her by being more efficient and being more organized with this system, because it had worked for me and some friends that I had taught for many, many years. So I suggested, hey, why don't you learn this system? Now, at the time, I got an eye roll and I got a sure dear type of thing. But that was okay, because I was used to this skepticism. So, but she was willing to go along. And so on the day that we actually went outside of our home, because I was going to teach someone else the system as well, she reluctantly kind of went along and so forth. And the day started, and the first hour, nothing much happened. I was talking about the foundation of the system, and you know, she was there. But then, at a certain point, I got her attention. And I remember that because it was very noticeable. And it was when I said to her, and to our family member as well, I said, imagine being able to look at any time in your past and look at the details easily of any event. Easily. So you're not looking and flipping pages or anything. You know where to go, and you can do it so easily. It's unbelievable.
That's exactly when you got my attention.
Yeah. At this point, I then continued, but she was I got her attention. And then it started.
At the back of my mind, I didn't think that you could teach me to be a little more organized or productive. I thought I was there. I carried an agenda for 20 years. I knew what I was doing. In the back of my mind, I thought, I'll sit down and have coffee with you. I will listen. But you did get my attention.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. And so at the end of it, she was enthusiastic and so forth. But you know what? I mean, she's my wife, so I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if she's just being, yes, dear, and just going along with it, saying, oh, sure, dear, But time was going to tell me that, right? So now we fast forward maybe about a year later. And a year later, she was using this system doggedly. But not only that, she was coming home and telling me comments like,
how it saved my career, how I had saved the day at work, how my boss was actually trusting me with bigger projects, and I was on top of everything and nothing was falling through the cracks. And every day it was because of the system.
Yeah. So at this point now, I knew that she was a believer. But I didn't know what kind of a believer she would be. Because Again, let's fast forward a few years from that point, and Lucy comes to me. And she says, remember that? She says, well, why don't we teach this system to everyone? Everyone can benefit from this system.
I actually thought it was something that should be taught in schools. It was such a great system. I thought everybody should learn it.
Exactly. So now, for me, having this system at the time for almost 25 years, I didn't think anything of it. And I thought, yeah, but you know what? People are always skeptical. Every time I'm going to teach someone this system, people always say, oh God, what can you teach me? And I'm always getting that kind of skepticism.
It did take a little convincing.
Yeah. So I thought, you know what, really, how are you going to convince other people that they need this? Now, she had a brilliant idea. It wasn't mine, but it was brilliant.
Thank you.
She came up with, well, look, we believe in this system. We know what it can do. So why not offer everyone a 100% satisfaction guarantee? Full money back. They don't like it, they get everything back. I thought, oh, yeah, I guess we can do that, because we definitely believe in the system.
I do.
Right?
I do.
So do I, and everyone that has used it. So that's the beginning of this story. We have then, since then, obviously created the Registry Co. and the Mindware system brand. And you know what? I'd like for you to give it a shot. I think you're going to be amazed, just as Lucy and many others that I've taught it to.
I couldn't imagine my life without it.
She says that a lot.
I do.
And I think
I carry
it's true.
it with me everywhere I go.
There you go. So please visit us at registryco.com and find out more. But not only about the Mindware system, find out about all planners in general, because I think everyone needs to make informed decisions. Now, the Mindware Planner may be the one for you or may not be. But you know what? An informed decision is always best.
It'll change your life.